afternoon. This is Kelly Kaner for NBC Breaking News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled programming to bring you this international update. Just minutes ago, we received word that a bombing has been staged at the Marine barracks in Beirut, Lebanon. Facts have been flowing in, and we've managed to send a field reporter to the site. We are going to go live to the scene right now.
Eric Berglund here for NBC News. I am standing right outside the Marine barracks in Beirut, Lebanon, which has just been struck by what investigators are calling the largest non-nuclear incendiary device since World War II. And early reports indicate that as many as 250 Marines have been brutally murdered. Joining me here is Sergeant John Reynolds, who will provide some information on today's event. Sergeant, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So, Sergeant, can you share with us some of the findings of the forensics team?
Well, all we know is that there was a truck with 6 tons of dynamite on it, and we also could not find the driver, but I haven't heard any reports of him getting away.
So, you're saying that this attacker committed suicide?
Yes, I am.
Unbelievable. Now, Sergeant, can you help enlighten some of our viewers who aren't quite clear on your mission parameters?
Absolutely.
So, you aren't actually here representing America, are you?
No, I'm on a peacekeeping mission for the UN, trying to separate the Muslim and Christian militias.
Sergeant, as I understand it, your forces were withdrawn last year when you managed to secure the removal of the group known as the Palestine Liberation Organization. What caused your return?
There was a presidential election, and a leader of the Christian militia was elected. Unfortunately, he was assassinated by Muslim forces.
So, they were unable to observe the rule of the majority?
Sadly, it would seem so.
And, Sergeant, do you believe that returning in response to the death of a Christian might have caused the disturbance?
Yes, the people in charge of the Muslim forces may have interpreted that.
And due to their opinion, you believe they ordered this strike?
It would seem reasonable to me.
Such a horrific misunderstanding. Thank you so much for your time, Sergeant.
You're welcome.
That was Sergeant John Reynolds with his interpretation of today's abhorrent events. As he said, the U.S. has been represented here by its soldiers because of a peacekeeping mission delegated to it by the UN. And the base behind me has been operating under a relaxed sense of security, with the sentries, in fact, carrying unloaded weapons. The only implication being that the U.S. trusted locals not to violate the grounds. However, today that trust was barbarously disregarded. The result? The single worst casualty toll for the Marines since the Battle of Iwo Jima. I've just received reports that a second bomb has been detonated on a French base. We're going to cut live to the scene.
Thank you, Eric, for your insightful, on-the-scene reporting. Later today, we'll interview FBI investigators live in studio. Until then, this is Kelly Kaner for NBC Breaking News.
What you just witnessed was my version of the events that took place on October 23rd, 1983, also known as the Beirut bombings. I'd just like to take this time to thank everyone who helped me on this project, including Tyler Straczynski, who played my sergeant, Kelly, who played my little sister, who played my anchor woman, and my parents for doing the camera work and for set design. Thanks, guys.